Hello, yes, I know I need a haircut. That is coming soon. Stay tuned, big things coming soon. So I just want to set out some rules for myself for this channel. Number one, minimal editing or scripting. I don't want to sit there and re-edit what I'm saying, and I don't want to meticulously plan out what I'm going to say. I just want to talk about what I want to talk about. So rule 2 is I'll just have 3 key points written down about what to talk about, and then I'll stop the video. Rule 3, I don't want to think too hard about what I'm saying because I'm an overthinker and I have ADHD. So if I think too hard about something that I'm going to say, first of all, I won't say it because I'll be processing it, and then I'll be like, nah, that's stupid. I'll get self-conscious. But then I'll think about 37 other things that I want to say, and then I say them. And now I'm doing that right now. So anyway, rule 4, no unnecessary swearing. We're going to add rule 5, no stuttering, and rule 6, no forgetting what I'm going to say. And I just did it. Okay, so today I want to talk about what I call the rebound effect. Now this is oh my god, rule 7, was I on 6 or 7? Rule 7, no saying and and but. Okay, this is really hard. No, I give up. So the rebound effect is something that I refer to pretty often, and it's not real. I made it up. It's like a superstition I have, and just my interpretation of things. It's a bit of wishful thinking, but it basically is the idea that energy expended doing a task is reabsorbed at an equal magnitude. And it's kind of like going off the idea of Newton's third law, where it's, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And the way I like to think about it in relation to human activity is when I do something, let's use an example from today. I did the washing, and yeah, I know, pretty cool. But obviously I don't feel a sense of accomplishment doing it because it's like a basic human task that everyone should do. But I feel like not everybody, but a lot of people that I know in my age struggle with menial stuff like that, especially if you've got ADHD. And I feel like it's so overwhelming, the resistance of doing small things like that, and just the massive things you have to do. It gets hard, and it just stops you doing it. It's weird. The urge in your head to do it makes it hard to do it, and there's this resistance up, and the fact that you need to, but then you go and do things you don't need to do, or you do nothing. But then when you do it, it gives you a boost. It bounces back at you. I find this, or it's a nice idea that's equal to the resistance that it took to do it in the first place. I'm like, wow, I feel like I have more energy, not less, and I've just done something and it's taken my time and energy. And obviously if you do nothing all day, then doing something, it's weird. You'd think that if you do nothing and you do something, you'd have less energy, but it's actually the opposite. That's what I find anyway. And I think it's in part I'm a perfectionist, and I always try and figure out the best way to do something, or the most efficient way to do something, before I do it. And I think a lot of things in life, like creative projects, work, things you have to do for work, menial tasks, whatever it is, a lot of it seems obvious, but I think we always try and figure out the best way. I say we as if I'm not just weird, but I'm hoping there's other weird people. The best way to do it. And then we think that we somehow avoid the process of just doing it and getting better at it and learning it and honing your skills, which you can't do that. Like any form of art or anything, starting a business, you learn how to do it better by doing it. And specifically with art, where it's like music or whatever it is, you learn along the way, and it's not that it's a consumerist thing where you need to put it out. I think a lot of people in art and social media are like, just put it out there. It's not that you need to put it out for the sake of people seeing it, for like you want attention or you want money. It's that having eyes on it sort of keeps you accountable, and you can get input and advice, and you can get roasted and whatever, but you know, at the end of the day, having people keep you accountable by seeing it, I feel like makes you keep going with it. And then when you do something, you get better at it, you get more efficient every time. And that's what efficiency is. It's repetition. You can't plan, I mean you can, but if you plan perfectly and have this perfect process before you ever actually like finish or do anything, you won't have done it, and then you won't even have the perfect process because you'll try it and it won't work. So everything in life is trial and error. And I guess, like, to summarize, I guess what I'm trying to say is stop trying to do everything perfect and just do it at all. Just do it, because you can't do it perfect. Nothing is perfect. Everything is just an estimation of what we want it to be. I don't even know what that means, honestly. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah. And see, here is where I'd end the video if I was a normal person. But the problem is, I'm not normal. And then I'm going to start ranting about things that don't matter. And now I'm aware of the fact that I'm ranting about this right now, but I just want to say I'm very proud of myself for getting through 6 minutes and 30 seconds of relatively coherent, I don't know, I mean, whoever's watching it probably can't understand a word I'm trying to say, and that's probably just because, you know, my IQ level was too high for the average commoner to grasp the principles that I'm getting across. But yeah, I need a job, bro. All right, see ya.